Hello, investor and trader. Welcome back to another episode of Live Day Trading Recap. So this morning I traded WCC. It popped up on my scanner for a gap down. I guess they released earning and Wall Street is not happy or something because the stock tanked pretty good for a blue chip. It tanked more than 15%. So that got my attention. So right here I'm just checking out the time frame to see how low can this thing go. So I checked the 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 60 minute. After that, I go to the daily, the weekly. So the weekly tells me that, okay, this thing can potentially go down to $70 or 70 and a half, 71, somewhere around this price range. So that's my first price target. And I noticed the volume here is pretty low. It's only 15,000. Spread is pretty wide. It's almost $1 spread. Normally I trade 1,000 shares, so I have to use a limit because if I enter 1,000 shares with this kind of spread, I'm already down like 700 bucks, 800 bucks, just like that. So I have to use limit. So at this point, volume is very, like I said, is very low. So I decided to wait for the bell to open and see what the stock gonna do because at this point I don't see any kind of reversal signal. I'm waiting for a reversal, right? That's how you catch a falling knife. You don't just catch because there's a lot of red and there's low RSI. I have to wait for a confirmation or some kind of reversal signal, like buyer stepping in or something like that. So I decided to wait. So let me speed up the video. Oops, sorry. Okay, so the video is speeding up. Let me fast forward to the market opens. Okay, at the market open, I have an order, but I canceled it around 74 because I think this thing can go a little bit lower. I expect like, buyer stepping in right away because I'm a gap down, but nope, that didn't happen. Normally gap down, it continues to go down lower for the first couple minutes. So I decided to wait for the whole 5 minutes just to see what it's doing. 75 hold pretty good for quite a while, and then it just breaks. Short seller stepping in right there, just shorting that thing. And there it goes, there's the break. So right now I'm watching 71 or 70 around that price range to see any kind of reversal signal. So I'm about to enter pretty soon. I enter on this candle. So now it hits my price target that I want to enter initially is 71 and a half right here. This is the price. Or we're going to look for tools right here too. So I'm about to enter pretty soon. I use limit, didn't want to use market because the spread is still pretty wide. It's like almost $50 wide. 1,000 shares, that means I'm already down 500 bucks, so decided to use limit order. And if it does bounce, then I guess I missed the trade, I'm not going to chase it. So there's my limit order. Filled. Okay, cool. So now I'm in on this candle. Fast forward a little bit. So at this point, I noticed buyer is stepping in, but not a lot. It got pushed down again. So I decided to put around 72.50, which is $1 upside. However, at this point, I noticed that the candle is not, pushing up fast as I wanted it to be, because there's still a lot of selling pressure. Because notice there's a gap down on the daily. So let me pass forward a little bit. So I decided to cancel that. So I have my order ready just in case it goes continue to the downside. Again, I use limit, so I cancel that order. But when this candle shows up, it's kind of like a confirmation. Okay, the buyers are stepping in, So that's how I know to sell pretty soon, around 72.5 or 73. I'm gonna use market order this time. I'm watching level twos, the buyers right here. As soon as this over 72.5, I'm gonna click sell market order. So I sold it around, what time is this? 48, so 45, 3 more minutes. So let me speed up a little bit. Okay, so I sold it on this counter right here. Sold fill, so that was a quick $1,100 profit. It's a pretty nice setup. Unfortunately, it didn't bounce like crazy afterward. I mean, still a heavy selling pressure at this point. So then, you know what? It's still early in the day, so I decided to just check out what stock I can find, and then take two right here. They missed earning or something. I don't know, but it's changing. So I'm just checking on the other time frame, but I missed it because this is the reversal right here. So when I missed the reversal, I'm not gonna chase it. So that was a bummer because it spiked like $2. So I decided to trade MELI right here. This is a 2-day chart. I just want to see if it tests the previous low. I could have entered a better price, but I thought this gonna, the reversal because pin bar and forming another pin bar. So I decided I'm gonna enter at 1875 instead of down here at like 1860 or 1865 or 1870 would be better entry price. But I just want to get in because this is like a reversal signal for me. So I got in 100 shares, half size or a third of a size. I never enter full size just to keep myself safe in case it goes down. I can average my cost down or dig my way out. Again, that's my strategy. Some people don't recommend it. Some people do. It's all up to you. But for me, it works, so I just stick to it. So right here, I'm just waiting for this to bounce. Resistance is around 1890, but I notice as the time goes on, this moving average is going to go down, so I have to adjust this eventually if it doesn't bounce that quick. Notice the volume is very low for some reason. This stock has low volume. Spread is pretty wide, so I have to use limit just to get in the best price as I could. So let me pass forward because it's going to take a while for it to go up. Meanwhile, I look at other stock to see what else I can find. So this is where I sold it. So on this candle. So I have my initial price was 1886 because again the moving average. But I decided, you know what? Maybe I made too optimistic because it's not popping fast as I want it. So I decided to adjust the limit price to 1880, and eventually I got out on this candle. So I got out in 2 more minutes. So let me speed up right here. So I adjust it, and it's gonna get filled pretty soon. Yep, very slow. Okay, so it filled. So that was like another 500. So far I'm up 1600 for the day, which is not so bad. Reached my target, which is my daily goal for this account is gain at least $1,000. So I already hit my target, but it's still early in the game. But then I couldn't find anything good after that. I was watching Chegg, uh, Chegg miss earning or something. I don't know. All I know is this stock is tanking, but it tanks so slow. Look at this. Every 5 minutes it tanks like 50 cents. So at this point, I know from my experience, this is not gonna pop anytime soon. Even if it does pop, and with perfect timing, maybe $1 or $2 pop. That's it. So I decided not to trade Chegg. So after that, I just let my laptop runs. Meanwhile, recording AUVI just to capture the price action of the stock. Man, this stock is crazy. It's up over 400%, and it halted so many times. It's so annoying, but just waiting for the pre-market or the aftermarket close now. Just doing my thing, and then aftermarket comes. So pretty much right here, I pretty much AFK my laptop, just let it record. So after earnings, so there's some stock that I was watched. Cisco, I missed this opportunity right here. It happened so fast. Cisco RSI is very low too. So Cisco is a stock that you have to size up because this stock doesn't move fast. Maybe 50 cents or dollar at most. So when I trade Cisco, I know I have to order at least 2,000 shares or 5,000 shares or something like that to capture the half-dollar move. But unfortunately, I missed it because I was playing a little too safe. I was waiting for a little bit more low and then bounce, but it bounced up so fast right here. So I'm like, dang it, missed opportunity, which is okay. And there's the pop. AXY, this stock right here, at this point right here, I know I missed it. Notice the first big red candle. It popped all the way down here. I already have an idea it'll go down here, but I'm looking for 125, a little bit lower, but unfortunately it bounced. But it bounced pretty hard from 126 all the way to 132. That's a $6 bounce. So I know I missed opportunity because once the stocks start bouncing and go back down and bounce up again, the chances are is very slim because you want to catch the first bounce, not the second bounce or the third bounce because those are the pop is not going to be that high. So right here, I already knew, okay, I kind of missed it and I don't want to chase. Eventually it popped a little bit, but then, went back down. K, AKAM, same thing. This stock right here, it doesn't do much either. Drop a little bit, a little bounce, and then just continue to the downside. It didn't even bounce halfway; it just bounced like a quarter away and it just dropped. So I decided, you know what? I think I'm done because I don't find any good setup. I already missed Cisco. I already missed AYX. So yep, done for the day. So let me pause this and go to the account. So AKM, I think this is a glitch or something. I don't think that really happened. So again, it just slowly fade. Is it AYX? Same thing. See that first? Yeah, this is the 5 minute. First dip and then bounce. This is where you want to catch. Right here, it's just too late, So that's how I know not to trade this because it's based on my experience how I noticed this B bounce because it's hard to find a stock that goes down bounce down, bounce down. No, it's very rare, especially for blue chips. That doesn't really happen. Normally it does this and this go down. Sometimes it's the V shape. It just bounce and just go V shape, just like CRCS this morning, which I missed. Could it happen at 4 in the morning and I woke up like at 4:30. I missed the trade. Is CSCR I think. See it right there? That's right there. That's a nice dip buy, but unfortunately this time I was still sleeping. It's just too damn early. Now I know I need to wake up a little bit more earlier than 4:30. So this is pretty nice bounce, and then bounce up, and then back down. This is a pretty wild ride for CRSR. Other than that, today is not a bad day. Up 1600. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Bye.